Are we coming back to the Philippines?
Hey.
Our families always loved singing and performing together. I remember ever since we were younger doing musicals together and singing around the piano. And when I was 12, I remember we filmed our first music video. Hannah filmed it on her little camera, and it was so much fun. And I remember just having
What was the song?
a blast. It was like a medley of a bunch of like inspirational church songs, I think, that we all created together.
Hannah was always the director.
Yeah, she was always the director. Anyways, that was super fun. And then as we went, we kind of just kept releasing music videos of inspirational songs that we loved singing, and we also started doing some live performances. So at fun different fairs and events, we would sing all together in front of an audience, and it was really fun to be able to do that as well. But as we continued to release music, we realized that we wanted to start kind of gearing our music towards the Philippines because we love the Philippines. And so about 3 years ago at this time, we traveled there to the Philippines before COVID, yeah. And when we traveled there, I remember feeling so happy and excited, and I had this love for the Filipinos in my heart. And it was so fun to actually travel there and to meet them and to be able to perform. And before we went to the Philippines, we learned a few Tagalog covers, and some of them were Go Up and Lipad, and I think, yeah, those are the ones that we mainly learned.
Yeah.
And so we performed those in our live performances in front of school assemblies and firesides, and it was really fun to be able to sing in the Tagalog language. And yeah, we had a lot of fun there. And then when we came home, we decided to release our Go Up music video in around May, and then after that we just kept releasing more, mainly SB19 covers. About exactly a year ago, we released our latest music video, SLMT, and
You're talking about Mappa?
oh yeah, and Mappa.
Mappa's like
Mappa was in
only
the
knows
summer.
for.
Yeah, Mappa, which was very fun to film and fun to learn.
The reason that we went to the Philippines in the first place is because, Craig, maybe you should talk about this, is Craig's dad has an organization in the Philippines to help impoverished Filipino children to gain an education. And this is kind of where it all got started. Well, it kind of all got started because Craig went on a mission there several years ago, but then so did his parents to teach and spread the gospel of Jesus Christ. And so his parents started this organization, and we went there with the organization. Sunny actually wrote an album for the organization, and that was our original reason why we went 3 years ago. But then, like Chloe said, we fell in love with everything. I mean, Craig was already in love, and we totally fell in love because this was some of our first times going over there.
About a year ago we released SLMT, and then we kind of took like a year break because our sister Hannah left on a mission for Jesus Christ. She's in Seoul, Korea right now, which we miss her a lot. And life just kind of got busy, but now we want to pick it back up and start releasing some new songs.
With this new idea of doing originals in the Philippines, it was a little scary for me, to be honest, and I think for a lot of us, because obviously our native language is English, so that's one concern. Is like, can we all learn it? Yeah. And as the kids were practicing, fortunately Craig knows a lot of the dialects in the Philippines, but we don't, and so we've had to learn that, and it's been a little scary to put ourselves out there in these covers and now in our originals when we don't know if the pronunciation's perfect, and it's been a little scary for that. But another thing too is our covers that we started originally were English, and that was comfortable, and that felt good because we know the English language, and we know in the United States what our listeners wanted to hear. But as we started feeling like we needed to focus on the Philippines and our love for the Philippines continued to grow, we started feeling like we need to actually shift our focus to the Philippines. For me, this was specifically difficult because it was a new territory for me, and I kept holding on to the fact, well, we're in the United States. Maybe we need to focus on people in the United States. But the thought came to me that people in the United States can take this journey with us to the Philippines. And there's a lot of Filipinos here in the United States. And when we took that trip 3 years ago, we realized that Filipinos loved what we were singing, and we loved singing for them and with them. And so we started to take the shift, and it started to feel more natural. And our fears, as our fans started commenting that they loved what we were singing and that they actually thought we pronounced it decently well, we started to gain more confidence. And of course, we're not perfect, but we're trying. We want you to know we're trying, and we are trying to learn the language.
Yeah.
And we love your language. It's so beautiful. Sunny's actually taking a Tagalog class at college so that she can learn it better. And the kids practice it all the time. So what once was fears, I feel like now we're feeling a little bit more confident, and we're working towards this. And we're so excited to be putting out some originals, which is going to be so fun.
Something that kept us going while we were making this journey and continuing forward with our Tagalog music were you guys. When we first released Mapa, it was a song that meant a lot to our family. It was probably one of our most favorite Tagalog covers that we ever found, because it talked about the family and the importance of the family and how it can unify people and make the community stronger. And so definitely when we released this video, we received so many heartwarming comments, and these heartwarming comments were so touching. We saw lots of comments from you guys about how this brought you closer to your families, and it made you cry because you missed your mom and dad, but you're so grateful for them. Or we just received so many comments about family, and that's what kept us going, because that's what we want to help continue to promote, our positive, happy family relationships.
It was
Because,
so beautiful to read.
yeah, because we are all best friends, and we wish that all families could be best friends, and so that's something that we really want to continue to promote with our music. And so launching and piggybacking off of our Mapa viral video, we decided to move forward and continue to work on some original Tagalog music. And so last August, my dad and I went back to the Philippines, and we met up with a production company. Shout out to Flip Music Productions. We love you guys. We met with them over a week or two, and we got started writing some original music. And it was a really fun experience. My dad and I, it was just us that time. The first time was the whole family. The second time was my dad and me. So a few people thought we were married, so it was kind of awkward. But it was fun. But yeah, it was a really great experience. Flip Music is so fun to work with. And we got started with writing, and it was a great experience.
Yeah, I just a few things that I would just add for this is we realized we need some help with pronunciation still, and we're working on that. And not only that, just the poetic style or the poetry that the Tagalog language is, especially when it comes to songs. We knew that we did not have that skill. We needed to have some Filipinos help us.
Because I'm a songwriter, and I do a lot of songwriting, but I hadn't written in another language before.
Yeah. So
we did some topic throwing around.
Yeah, we love the poetic style of the Filipinos when it comes to their songwriting, and especially with like double meaning of words. Like Mapa has so much meaning besides just the word Mapa. It's Ma and Pa, and
But they're a map in our lives.
They're a map in our lives as well, and just that kind of style of writing. We knew that we needed help from the Filipinos, so that's why Sunny and I went to the Philippines and met with Flip Music Production Company to get their help in writing, so that the language and the writing can be as beautiful like it is for you in the Philippines. And so it was important for us to have some Filipinos help us with that.
Yeah. We're so excited because we are going to be releasing some original music in Tagalog, and I am so excited. We are all so excited. And we hope that these inspiring messages will impact the Philippines, and it has impacted me, because all of the words and lyrics have really helped me in my life. And we hope that this can help the Filipinos. So one of the songs is I'm Possible, and in the song there's a phrase that says like, I'm possible kaya ko. And I think that's amazing because my middle name's Kaya, and I especially love the song because it had my middle name in it, and I think that's so awesome. And it has helped me many times in my life when I'm having a hard time, and I just remember my name and I say Kaya ko. And
and that has helped me a lot.
As we've been doing these songs, I've had a lot of growth, and I've had to rely on the message of these songs. It's honestly been hard for like me and us to learn the Tagalog language and pronounce it right. I remember like countless redos in the studio with Sunny helping me and my dad to just pronounce it right. But sometimes I'm like, how can I do this? Like, I'm kind of struggling right now. But then my mom's like, remember the song, like remember that anything's possible, and it's true. So I've actually had to rely on the message of these songs, and we want everyone to realize this, that you're possible and you can do this.
So we're not just gonna be doing originals, we're also gonna be doing some covers. But even though we have some really cool originals coming out.
I love these songs because of the message, for sure. The message of this song can really help us, because us as we're growing, as well, to just know that nobody can stop us from our dreams. That we all have big dreams to do, but that we want to do, and you can do them, and it is possible, and nobody can stop you from doing what you want to do. And oftentimes I feel down, like I'm not good enough, or like, why am I doing this? I'm so like not qualified for what I want to do. But no, we can do our dreams and we can make it happen.
Each one of us in our family, and especially the kids here, have put themselves out there a lot with their music, and we've had a lot of people tell us that we weren't good enough or that we can't do it, and sometimes it gets discouraging, but the messages of our songs keep us going, and you as fans keep us going, because your amazing messages of like, you guys are awesome, you can do this, we're so happy that you're singing our in our language, like that's what keeps us going, and it keeps our dream alive, that no matter what anyone says to us, we can do it. Yeah, this is awesome. I'm possible.
Are we coming back to the Philippines?
We are so excited. Watch out for next week. We are going to be releasing our newest original, I'm Possible.
Our first Tagalog original, guys.
Yes. We've been waiting for this day. We're so excited.
Yes.
Please help us and watch. Yes.
And make sure to subscribe to our channel, Torch Family Music.
Yeah, we love you all.
We're possible.
Bye. You can do it.